Hey guys, it's your average middle-aged American back again with another reaction video. This one is on the palace in Madrid, Spain. We've done a few videos on this palace, and I'm trying to see if we can find some other stuff that's we haven't seen before. So we'll go through this video together. Shouldn't be too long, and no matter what, even if we've seen it before, I can guarantee it's beautiful. The place really is amazing, and I have questions. First question, before we even start, is why can't you photograph or video in more than a couple of rooms? What are they hiding? It's not like it's a military base. What's going on? There's like 3,000 rooms in this place, maybe more. But you're very limited in what you can film, and I don't understand it. So if you know, let me know. Uh, we have now over 1,200 subscribers, which is fantastic. Our goal is 2,000. So let's get there. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that button. Doesn't cost you anything. I think you'll learn a lot. If you don't learn anything, I think you'll still enjoy the videos. I mean, between my personality and ignorance as an average middle-aged American, there's always something to enjoy. No matter what, the scenery is always good. I look at some of the most beautiful places in Europe, most amazing landscapes, incredible buildings, churches, cathedrals, palaces. If it interests me, it's going to be on my channel. Wife and I plan to do some traveling when we retire, so we're just trying to learn as much as we can about Europe before we get on a plane. Make sense? All right, enough jibber jabber. Let's get to it. I haven't seen the video, so we'll see it together.
We are going inside the Royal Palace of Spain. I think. Hey, hello, and welcome to our last day in Madrid. It will be a short day. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to see if we can go inside the National Palace of Madrid. Sunday it was not open. Let's see if it's open now.
Now, is this considered a subway or a train? Let me know. Yes, I know. America does not have very many trains. Certainly not in cities. They have subways in major cities, like New York, obviously. And we have, other public transportation. But I'll be honest with you, it's not that great. I'll be the first to admit that. Did some videos on trains. Check that out if you're interested. I've learned a lot about European trains. So hopefully America will start getting some of these trains. Rumor is they're supposed to be building a train between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. And then also, I think Florida is going from all the way from North Florida all the way to the South Florida, which is a lot bigger than it sounds. So yeah, if we got 3 or 4 trains that went zigzagged across the country, it'd make a huge difference. And obviously, we need all new tracks because our tracks are old. And every once in a while, we have a train that derails and becomes a big mess. We do use trains for some things, like some transportation, but mostly for material. So yeah, we need more trains. We need more options. If you're taking a bus in America, it's because you probably can't afford a car, or you're in an area that is just impossible, like New York City. So our buses are not nice, honestly. They're a lot of crime, a lot of graffiti, that kind of stuff. They're not nice. So it'd be nice to have a nice clean train system that there was a choice and not a requirement because you can't afford a car. In America, we have like 300 million cars. So, I've had a car since I was 16 years old, at least one at a time. Right now, we have more cars than we do people in our family, people in our household. That's just America. So it would be nice to have other options. All right.
When we arrived at the amazing Great Palace, we saw
It really is a beautiful place. They said it was built in 20 years in another video I watched. It's just hard to believe that anything could be built in 20 years. 300 years ago. It just blows my mind. Every time I see one of these videos, it blows my mind.
that it was open, but the waiting line was big. But we wanted to see the palace, so we waited around 30 minutes to get in. You can skip the line if you book tickets.
30 minutes to get in. Let me tell you something. There's restaurants here that take longer than 30 minutes to get in. If you go to Disney World and you want to ride a popular ride, it will take you more than 30 minutes to get in. You'll be waiting in line after you've already paid to get into the park. 30 minutes is nothing.
Tickets in advance on the website, and it costs €12 to enter the Great Palace. The Royal Palace of Madrid is the largest in Western Europe and one of the largest in the world, with over 135,000.
Look at that. Look at the scale. Look at this little person right here. I think it's a policeman, actually. Look at this. So you take one of him, two of him, three of him, four of him, five of him. We'll round up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's like 36 meters right there. No, he's not 3 meters tall. It's 24 meters. This thing is 30, 35 meters tall, 40 meters tall. It's crazy. And height isn't even its thing. I mean, it's so long.
1,000 square meters and 3,418 rooms, it has witnessed centuries of Spanish history. It is one of the few official seat of head of state.
3,400 rooms. It's mind-boggling.
That are open to the public. Almost 2 million visitors come every year to discover its rooms, works of art, and treasures that are unique in the world.
Look at that. Gold isn't my thing, but man, you talk about making a statement. You know, if you're a visitor, you know, foreign government, whatever, I mean, it really, it's an amazing place. I mean, it really makes a statement. To think that that was 300 years ago. I mean, obviously today we could do all of this. I mean, it's not a problem. It would still be time consuming. But imagine when you walked into this place a year after it was completed. You know, you're walking in 1750 or whatever, 1755, whatever it was. You just look around and you're like, oh my God. Must have just been, I bet you people just fainted, you know? I mean, just think about it. I mean, I guess they had, you know, you had all the other cathedrals and stuff, so I guess it wouldn't have been that impactful, but still, compared to what the way they lived themselves, it would be just astonishing.
So I'm a little bit of proud now. All these carpets are made in Brussels in the 17th century. So all these, there, these, the 17th century in Brussels. A little bit of proud. So we just entered like 10 rooms and we could not take any pictures, but it was amazingly beautiful. The furniture of the 16th and 17th century of Carlos, where they did the audience, where he slept, you name it. I don't know if I can find something online, but I doubt it. So if you want to see that 10 rooms, you will have to come visit it yourself. Sorry. So in the room after us, we could not film it. I filmed the beginning with the piano and the big violet, but there were like 5 violins, Stradivarius. So people that are really familiar with that kind of music instruments, that are really expensive violins and really old ones. The ones that we saw were like 200-300 years old. The nicest thing about these violins, they are still used with special occasion. This is really, really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, those violins are worth millions of dollars. Millions. But it's relative. I mean, this place is probably worth $1 billion, maybe more, maybe a couple of $1 billion. You know, the most expensive neighborhood where I live, you have houses that are anywhere from 3 to, well, actually now they're probably 5 to $40 million. And they would have maybe, I don't know, 20 rooms in them, 25 rooms. This place has 3,400 rooms. So it's billions of dollars. I mean, obviously it's irreplaceable, but it's still billions of dollars. So of course you're going to have 10, 20, 30, $50 million worth of violins. Just relative.
What kind of room is this? The smoking room? Mm-hmm. Oh. They had a smoking room in what? What time was that? Oh, in the 19th century, they already had a smoking room. It's not something from now. something from the past. So here in this room, here, I don't know, maybe I can film just passing it. There's a painting of Michelangelo di Caravaggio. So it's from 1607. So this is really cool. Let's see if I can take a glimpse of it on my camera. Did you see it? But the guard was seeing that I was filming, he was waving his hands, so I couldn't.
It is so ridiculous. What are we doing here? I mean, what's the problem? I understand flash photography. I understand narrating while you're walking around in a small area with other people. I don't understand silent video of an area that isn't hiding any secrets, any patents, any military application. I don't get it. Somebody let me know what's going on. Kind of irritated, honestly. I don't understand it. You think your tourism's going to go down if somebody sees something beautiful on the internet? How about it makes them more interested in coming? Let me know what's going on. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Unless they sell a book or something with everything in it. We have basically a castle that was privately owned by a Vanderbilt called the Biltmore. It's in North Carolina. It's beautiful. I've been there many times, probably six or seven times. Just unbelievably beautiful, and it's built in French architecture. So and it was in the 1800s. It's got a bowling alley. It's got indoor swimming pool in the 1800s. I mean, it's amazing. And they used to not let you take pictures. And then they sold a beautiful book of, photography of all the different rooms and everything. And it was very reasonable. It's like $20 for the book or $25. And it had better pictures than you'll ever be able to take. I get it. But back then it was something to do with the flash and maybe the flash affects the UV on all the tapestries and paintings and stuff. I don't, back then video wasn't that big of a deal. But now, I mean, how are you affected if somebody walks into a room with a GoPro on their hat? And they're not talking. And they're not doing anything. They're not saying anything. The camera doesn't make any noise. What's the problem? Let me know if you know. It's very annoying.
Not see, he was protecting the painting. This is so strange, but hey, they have to protect everything. So let's see if I place this video. Maybe I will have to cut it out.
Wow. Symmetry. How would you like to clean all those windows every week? When this place was fully functional with 3,800 rooms, they'd have to have what? I mean, let's get real. 500 maids? Keep it clean? Because you got to remember, they're burning stuff inside there just to see. They're burning candles or gas torches or whatever. So you're going to have soot and smoke, and you have no dehumidifiers, no air conditioning, no any of that stuff. You're constantly cleaning everything. Just look at those windows. I mean, by the time you started cleaning windows, you could have 25 people cleaning windows. And by the time they finish, they got to start over. Especially all those individual little panes. You can't just squeegee that. I doubt those panes are between two pieces of glass. I don't know. What an amazing place. I don't like their filming policy, but it's an amazing place.
So the Royal Palace was actually the first building of Madrid. So the palace was built here centuries ago, and the city afterwards were built around. Even if the Arabs came to Madrid, they conquered everything here. You can see it very good in the south of Spain. They saw a castle and said, oh, interesting, here is already a castle, let's build a city around it. Then the Christians came and they made the castle bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it is now. But on long time, it mainly was built by wood. And there are some really strange fires in the history of this palace. Even one that started in the kitchen with some food that came from Versailles. They haven't solved the mystery yet, but there were some few very strange fires here in the palace, and maybe they will never be solved.
I thought the whole thing burned down and they just built it from scratch again. Or built this from scratch. Let me know. Did they just do a bunch of renovations, or did the whole previous castle burn down and then they just built it again? Built this palace instead. Let me know. He's got some good videos of the different rooms that I haven't really seen much available.
This was very beautiful, very beautiful.
Well, there you go, guys. He got some good footage, some good pictures. Risking getting in trouble by the guard. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But anyway, I'm glad we got to see a little bit more of it. And if you've got any good videos on this palace or any other place in Europe that you think I should check out, please let me know. Just leave a link down in the comment section there, or just copy and paste the title and the creator, and I can find it. So as always, I appreciate all of you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Thanks for checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Can you believe that we now have over 1,000 subscribers and over 100 videos in our YouTube library? Me neither. It's been less than a year, and this channel has grown so rapidly. What's more important than the number of subscribers is the quality of subscribers. Our subscribers are knowledgeable and generous with their time. They teach us about their country and their culture from their firsthand experiences. See, over 95% of my subscribers live outside of the United States. So we're getting information firsthand. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that button. I think you'll enjoy it, and it doesn't cost you anything. If you'd like to see other videos similar to this one on the same country, click here. If you'd like to see some videos on some other countries in Europe, click there. Want to see some of the most beautiful castles and cathedrals in the world? They're over here. Want to check out the United States? We're down here. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.